Right now we're focusing mainly on our team fighting and fighting better as a team.
Nice. Wow. Nice to meet you. Jesus Christ, too tall, mate, too tall. I feel short. How are you? Good.
So far, it seems to be the most significant tournament.
We are hoping to win as our main goal.
Hello, this is the first video for the VP Apex channel. My name is Dylan Price. I go by Prycyy in game, and my role on the team is support, frag, shoot my gun. I can do whatever.
I found out from about the transfer of VP by the manager Jojo, because he was working with the team quite a lot behind the scenes, and he approached me to offer to join as a coach. And I was like, yeah, why not? I enjoy working with the players, and it was also a chance for me to take a step back from playing and still be around the game, but maybe with a little bit less time invested, so I could focus on my studies.
George is just always on lookout. He's always messaging around and looking for opportunities for us.
Hello guys. George, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Jesus Christ, too tall, mate, too tall. I feel short. How are you? Good.
He's managed to work his magic and get us this role to represent VP, and it's been great so far.
Best team is VP, yeah?
The best team, number one team in Apex.
VP.
Has to be VP.
Sharky number one.
Sharky number one. Urban number one coach. He's very funny, that's why we have him here. He's not
too
good
stylish for coach.
Yeah.
What can I say? Somebody's gonna do
We
it.
saw in Los Angeles. He walked out and he did he took a photo of himself on the stage. Everyone else is coaching. He's doing this, taking a photo of himself.
Bye.
Not much really goes on during our training day. We just go to the boot camp, practice for 2 hours, whether it's a death match, do some VOD review, and then we have time for scrims.
The players are already left. It's only Jame and XomA, who's the head coach of CS2 roster. Remaining. So that's why it's kind of not the full roster.
And you are playing on European servers?
Yeah.
We're good with the ping?
Yeah, it's good.
Because we're surprised that it's like 90, so that's why with Germany.
How big is crucial for you, for your game?
Not that bad. It's not that bad. At the minute, we're playing on 200 for international scrims.
Yeah.
But like, we're used to that.
At home, we play like 130 usually.
Yeah.
Crazy, insane. Because for CS2, even 35.
Yeah, it's impossible to play.
Really?
Yeah.
Right now we're focusing mainly on our team fighting and fighting better as a team, because we don't really have an issue with the bigger side of the game, like moving around the map and things like that, because we usually get in really good spots. It's just sometimes we make little mistakes in team fights, and it punishes us. So that's the main thing we're focusing on now.
Right now, we have a couple things to work on, but I think once we iron them down,
Every morning, he takes 15 minutes to get ready. Every morning.
Because I have a nice shower, I like to look good,
With hair, everything.
I gotta look
We're late for boot camp every time.
I'm not late for boot camp, I'm here first.
I'm up first. You're sleeping.
I'm not sleeping. If anything, I'm ready. This boot camp, in my personal opinion and my experience as well with any of the boot camp, it's the best facility I've been to personally. The computers are really good quality. Everything's like really nice. It's really cool. Nice air conditioning as well, and it's just like the food is cheap as well. So
The training days go till pretty late. It's already like 9, half 9. We go downstairs from the boot camp, order dinner, and then after that, go back to the Airbnb and just like chill. Whether that be like just in bed watching YouTube.
You play Apex?
I played, I mean, that's really great.
Sharky, 1v1. Good job. Sarah's gonna win.
One in Apex, one in CS2.
Yeah.
But final.
He's good at CS2. In the world Prycyy. Prycyy, want 1v1? One in CS2, one in Apex, see who wins.
Yeah, you got this.
$500 to winner. I pay.
It's rich Australian.
Rich Australian? Not here, everything's too expensive.
bootcamp lets us get more chemistry together and more team synergy. Without bootcamp, there wouldn't be as much team bonding.
I after training, we rest by just relaxing, eating food, bonding basically, playing basketball.
24/7 basketball. After
In 40-degree heat.
In 45-degree heat. Not happening. We can do it.
Without this boot camp, we wouldn't be able to solve any like interpersonal issues, like the team not meshing together. It's just like to help iron out any like bumps we have with each other and to get us on the right track.
I played WWE on my old DS. I thought I was gonna be like, I thought I was gonna, I know I'm old, I know. But when we got the old DS and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to play. It was like a button press game. So I'm playing, but you're pressing buttons to play. Like,
The PSP was so good. Because I would just play Star Wars Battlefront and that for like 8 hours a day.
too much money? He has too much money.
Me?
He has too much money.
You?
You should give me half your money.
You should give me half your money.
No, half your money.
I've got no money.
Yes, you do.
Where?
PlayStation 4, you had a DS, you had Xbox, you had PlayStation, PC.
When?
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 What do you mean when?
When?
I didn't have a PSP.
A PSP was like £80. Since the transition to VP, there's been a couple of role changes in the team. So instead of like Prycyy gelling, we've gone to Sharky gelling. So it just brings a little bit more balance to the team in terms of roles and stuff. The meta's been quite a weird spot. It's in the weirdest spot it's been, I think, in Apex, right? Because obviously characters that were meta originally have finally come back to the meta. And there's new characters such as Fuse coming into the meta. So it's like trying to find the balance of what we want to play and how we can take the characters to perform best, basically.
Since I switched to IGL, there's been a bit of a switch in game style. Outside of that though, we've been trying to find our way in what we want the other two roles to be. Finally solidifying a play style that works for us.
I'm sure my goals and the team's goals are the same, which is to do well. Make finals is what we know we can do easy, and we are hoping to win as our main goal.
We're in Los Angeles, everyone was saying that they all love the VP merch. It was the best merch. And I'm looking around, I'm like, everyone's like, can we get jumper, get jersey?
Actually, I give one to Moist. That's
I gave one to a security guard.
the security guard.
He was a nice guy, man. He's like, please. He goes, I want to give it to my son. Why didn't you take it? Thank you.
Fair enough.
And then Biggie, one of the other players, is like, he gets angry at me. He's like, why are you not giving me his jersey? What? Like, the first time you come to LAN, you don't give me a jersey. I'm like, not my fault. You never give me a jersey. I'm not going to give you a jersey.
He doesn't have a jersey to give.
He did.
He was on Serenity. They went signed.
Before, we're talking Blackhand.
Oh.
When he was on Blackhand, and he was... No,
You went there.
Yes, I was.
You went there.
I wasn't there at LAN. I was still around. I was still his friend. He could have still given me one.
I thought like we summoned you.
I asked nicely. He said, I can't.
In terms of prize scale, so far it seems to be the most significant tournament. Even outside of champs, it seems to be what everyone wanted to participate in and wanted to do well in.
If this tournament goes well, not even just for our esport, for the whole of esports in general, it'll become like a year-by-year thing, and it'll just explode in popularity. And it's really good for any org and any esport, really.
Biggest contender is obviously Falcons because they're like the super team and they always do well.
I think Apex is one of the most fun esports to watch because obviously there's a lot of teams and it seems quite chaotic. When you begin to understand it and the nuances behind it, it's really enjoyable to watch. So it'll bring a lot of spotlight onto the scene and hopefully make the game explode.
How much lands you have in year?
LANs we have 4 with the EWC, but we have 2 seasons. Every year, 2 seasons. Split 1, split 2. So you play 1 season, then final. It's 1 LAN, then you play another one, and then another LAN, and then there's championships. And
Total?
Total?
8?
Total 4 big ones, and then little ones throughout with seasons.
Okay.
Because if there was no seasons, then
Not
they
so
have
much.
10. There's a lot of playing, but like they get 4 months off after.
The city itself is nice, like different architecture is always like good to experience. It is very hot to go around and like to experience it. You're kind of just witnessing it as you drive by.
I've not been to many places in the city, but I would like to go to Boulevard City, and ideally we're going to do that soon. The only really places we've been is back to our accommodation and then to obviously to boot camp. But from what I've seen, and when I was like traveling from the airport to the city, or to where we are now, sorry, it was quite a nice city. Very warm, most unusual fact. It's the way that the day is kind of like set. People don't really wake up in the morning. They're like late in the afternoon and then they stay awake all the way until the night and then sleep throughout the morning.
It's always great to have you guys behind us and cheering us on. It's always been a pleasure.
We appreciate everyone's support and are hoping to be successful at EWC this year.